What if money were no object? For Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, ruler of Brunei, it isn't. His personal fortune rivals the GDP of entire nations, and his life is nothing short of a symphony of excess. Picture this: private jets with gold-plated sinks, garages holding 7,000 exotic cars, and birthday parties headlined by legends like Michael Jackson. But beyond the glitter and grandeur, there lies a paradox. A monarch who not only indulges in unimaginable luxury, but also presides over one of the world's most generous welfare states. Welcome to Luxury Buzz, your ultimate destination for exploring the most extravagant assets, ultra-rich lifestyles, and next-level luxury tech. If pure opulence is your vibe, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a glimpse into the world of unimaginable wealth. 7,000 luxury cars, a garage like no other. Imagine a car collection so vast, you'd need nearly 2 decades to drive each one just once. Welcome to the Sultan of Brunei's Automotive Kingdom, a $5 billion shrine to speed, luxury, and excess. This isn't just a garage, it's a vault of dreams. Among his 600 Rolls-Royces, one reigns supreme, a custom 24-karat gold-plated Silver Spur 2. It's not just a car, it's a mobile throne room, complete with an umbrella platform fit for royalty. And when Ferrari crafted the legendary Mythos concept car, they made just one. Guess who owns it? Of course, the Sultan. But here's the twist. Most of these machines have never even touched the road. Preserved like fine art, they sit in climate-controlled sanctuaries, frozen in time, whispering tales of exclusivity. Some are so rare, even seasoned collectors have only seen them in photographs. Back in the 90s, the Sultan and his brother single-handedly accounted for half of Rolls-Royce's global sales. Entire production lines were practically dedicated to their whims. Today, his vaults echo with the silent growl of Bugattis, Lamborghinis, and even a right-hand drive Mercedes CL-K GTR, the only one of its kind on Earth. Name any dream car? The Sultan probably owns it, and not just any version, but often the rarest edition or a bespoke variant made exclusively for him. A $5 billion testament to limitless wealth and the power of automotive desire. Istana Nurul Iman, the world's largest palace. Welcome to Istana Nurul Iman, the world's largest residential palace and the crown jewel of Brunei. Spanning over 2.15 million square feet, this architectural marvel isn't just a home. It's a city of gold. Commissioned in 1984 at a cost of $1.4 billion, it stands as a testament to limitless wealth and royal splendor. Its name, Istana Nurul Iman, translates to Palace of the Light of Faith, and its sheer scale is truly staggering. Inside this colossal residence are 1,788 rooms. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly 2,000 rooms, each more opulent than the last. Among them are 257 bathrooms, each a shrine to luxury, adorned with marble and gold fixtures. And when it comes to hosting grand events, the Sultan spares no expense. The palace's banquet hall can seat 5,000 guests in lavish splendor, complete with crystal chandeliers and golden accents. Every year during the Islamic festival of Eid, the Sultan opens the doors of this gilded fortress to 110,000 citizens for a 3-day celebration. Guests are welcomed personally by the Sultan himself, a rare act of humility amidst unrivaled luxury. For those 3 days, Istana Nurul Iman transforms from a private kingdom into a public palace, where Bruneians feast and celebrate under crystal chandeliers, a gesture of royal generosity unmatched anywhere in the world. But it's not just the guests who are pampered. The Sultan's prized polo ponies rest in air-conditioned stables, while his personal car collection, over 110 vehicles, rests in private garages, each bay polished to perfection. Outside, landscaped gardens flourish with exotic flowers, while fountains gleam under sunlight filtered through carved marble arches. To step inside, Istana Nurul Iman is to enter a living museum of wealth, a place where traditional Malay architecture meets unrestrained modern opulence. Think of it as Versailles meets Vegas, if Vegas had a zero-tax policy. It's not just a residence, it's a symbol of boundless prosperity and royal grandeur. Private jets, flying in a golden palace. When Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah takes to the skies, he does so in a style befitting royalty. Forget cramped cabins and noisy aisles. His most famous aircraft, a Boeing 747-400, isn't just a jet, it's a flying palace. Dubbed the Flying Palace, this custom airliner cost a staggering $400 million, with an additional $120 million invested to transform its interior into the very definition of skyborne luxury. We're talking solid gold wash basins in the bathrooms, handcrafted crystal chandeliers by Lalique, and lavish lounges wrapped in the world's finest leather. Every inch of this airborne palace exudes opulence, from gold-plated fixtures to custom woodwork carved to perfection. Imagine stepping into a private jet where every surface whispers luxury, where the dining room resembles a five-star restaurant and the master bedroom features silk sheets worthy of royalty. But the 747 is just the crown jewel of his airborne fleet. Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah also maintains a private squadron that includes a Boeing 747-8, a Boeing 767-200, and even a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, all customized to his exact specifications. His air power doesn't stop there. A collection of Sikorsky helicopters ensures he can land wherever luxury demands, from palace gardens to mega yacht helipads. And for the Sultan, these jets aren't just for crossing continents. They're expressions of power and convenience. Legend has it, he once spent $20,000 to fly his personal barber from London to Brunei, just for a haircut. That's what happens when luxury knows no bounds. Your personal stylist is always just one flight away. Yachts and other luxury rides. When it comes to luxury, the Sultan of Brunei spares no expense, not just on land or in the sky, but on the open seas. In the 1990s, the royal family commissioned some of the world's most extravagant yachts, floating testaments to wealth and excess. One infamous example, the 180-foot super yacht humorously named Tits, built for Prince Jeffrey, the Sultan's brother. Complete with 2 tender boats, it was less a yacht, more a floating mansion. Though later seized and sold off, it remains a symbol of Bruneian extravagance. Trump's floating palace, the Nabila. The Sultan has also been linked to iconic vessels like Nabila, originally built for Saudi billionaire Adnan Khashoggi. With a helipad, pool, and opulent suites, it was global wealth incarnate. The Sultan briefly owned it before it passed to Donald Trump, who renamed it the Trump Princess. It wasn't just a yacht, it was a floating kingdom. A legacy of luxury and generosity. From the largest palace in the world to a fleet of private jets and yachts fit for royalty, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah has redefined what it means to live in luxury. His reign isn't just marked by unimaginable wealth. It's also defined by his generosity to his people, where healthcare, education, and even housing are subsidized by his royal fortune. It's a delicate balance, extravagance on one side and social welfare on the other, a paradox of luxury and generosity that few have ever matched. So, if you had $30 billion, how would you spend it? Palaces, cars, private jets, or would you build a legacy that lives beyond opulence? If this deep dive into how the Sultan of Brunei spends his $30 billion fortune has captivated your imagination, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.